Hey, look who it is! Lego designer Jamie Berard. How's it going, Jamie?
Fantastic, and you?
Great. What are you doing here at BrickWorld?
They sent me here from Denmark to talk to some of the kids and the adults. There's so many people here to try to find out how they like our products, what we can do better, maybe what they're looking forward to in the future.
Now, have you brought any sets that you've designed with you?
Oh, you betcha. You can't come to a Lego event without bringing Lego. I brought the town plan here, and I've got the greengrocer, and I've got the cool convertible from Creator.
So where do you come up with the ideas for your new sets?
Well, sometimes we get a brief from marketing, but sometimes it just makes sense to do a particular set in a year. Like we have here a town plan. And town plan was created because this is an anniversary year. It's the 50th birthday of the tubes on the Lego brick. And when you look underneath each of our Lego bricks, we've got tubes. And that's what really makes Lego special. Because lots of people in the past made bricks and building systems, but they didn't hold together and they would fall apart. So by adding the tubes, Lego really stood out. And for 50 years now, we've had a fantastic product. So when we did the town plan, that's the 50th anniversary set. We have Keld on the box here. He's the grandson of the founder of the company. And we went into the basement. We have this vault where we have all of the Lego sets that we've ever created. It's really cool. And when we went to 1958, we found that this was the most popular set that they sold. So 50 years later, we said, why not make a new version of it? We had lots of minifigures and lots of action and nice colors. And we created an ultimate town set, and it's really a cool way to celebrate the birthday.
So what kind of changes do you make as you develop your models?
We make lots of changes, and that's because we have lots of designers and lots of kids that give us lots of good input. So when we start with the model, like over here, we have the cool convertible. The cool convertible started out much smaller, but the one thing that we really liked about it at the beginning is it has this great function where the roof can go up. And it also has doors that can open, and it has the hood that opens. And what's nice about that, once we figure out that those things will work, we just have to keep those items, and then we can change the size of the car, we can add more details, we can finish off the front in a different way. And for this model, we had about 5 or 6 different versions of the car until we got to the final one.
Alright, well, how does a model get finalized?
Well, actually, models go through quite an extensive process where, like I said before, we'll develop them and do like 2, 3, 4, 10 versions of the same model. And then when we're done, we sit down with some of the best designers, some of the best engineers in the company, and we all build the model together. So if you can imagine everybody sitting around a table, you got these technical people and building instructions, and every brick that I put down, they put down. And by doing that, you get to find out where the weak points are and where a model is really strong and where maybe it could be improved. Then when we're done with it, we put it in an oven and we bake it. And what happens is when you put plastic in an oven, we don't turn it all the way up so it gets really hot. But when you put plastic in an oven, the clutch power, the connection that holds the bricks together loosens. And so if you have something sticking out that isn't supported, it'll fall off. And something even as big as the Millennium Falcon that we've done, it's like huge, 5,000 elements or something like that. You can say, how are you going to find an oven to put that? Where are you going to put that? And sometimes we'll take it to the local bakery and we'll put it in the baker's oven. Otherwise, for the Millennium Falcon, we took it to the pool hall. The pool center, and we have this big sauna. And somebody actually sat there in the sauna with the Millennium Falcon, and it just got heated. It's kind of fun.
What kind of functions or special building techniques do you like to put in your models?
Oh, that's where I have the most fun with my job. Because I build for Creator and Direct, you can do all different kinds of functions, what excites kids and what excites adults. So when I do a model like the greengrocer here, where it's geared towards adults, I can be really imaginative and create some fairly complicated stuff because I know the adults can handle it. So we can do things like a bay window that comes out here, which normally we stack with the bricks right on the studs. And as long as a brick goes on a stud, it's okay. But then you end up with things that just go in corners and very straight lines. So when you do something for adults or for kids that are really good builders, you can start changing those angles and you can do things like this bay window. When I look at a brick, I don't just look at it stacking or the way it goes up. I look at it from all sides. I take the brick and I spin it around and I say, what way could this work? So something like the window over here on the side, that window is supposed to go up and over on a regular, maybe you've seen it in an airport or something. And when I see it from every angle. And then I like to challenge myself to see, can I put that sideways or can I put it another way? And I think it introduces the idea that our bricks are so versatile, you can use them any way that you want.
So any last tips or advice you'd like to give to all those Lego Club members out there?
Oh, I've got lots of tips, lots of advice. But unfortunately, I don't have that much time. What I do have is a website well, I don't have a website, but we have one at lego.com, and we have a creator section. And if you go there, we have what we call web tips, and then you can see my famous hands, because that's about all you see is my hands. But we show you lots of things like how to create some of the things like a bay window, and how to do columns, and how to do steering, and cars, and wheels, and dinosaurs, and lots of things. So if you're an expert builder or an aspiring expert builder, hopefully you can get some good tips there.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Stay tuned to LegoClub.com for future episodes of Lego Club TV.